Hey you guys, and welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are having a great day today. I am so excited, so very excited for today's video. It's actually going to be a two-part. Today is going to be the shop with me. Today's video is in partnership with CALICO and also CRYPTON. You guys know that I have been talking to you about CRYPTON for the longest time, and I have my sectional upstairs covered with the CRYPTON fabric. I did a video on Instagram, and ergo this opportunity. So my sectional upstairs is covered in CRYPTON. If you are not familiar with it, it is a performance fabric, meaning that if you get like makeup, lipstick, wine, foods, it's not really going to leave like a hard, heavy stain on the fabric. You can clean it really easily. They also have cleaning products, upholstery, leather. I'm going to be leaving their link down below if you want to get a sample, so that way you can try the product out yourself. You can. I ended up going to Atlanta approximately maybe like a month and a half, 2 months ago, and I shopped my fabric, did all my selection. So what I had done is I took full measurements, if you guys remember, of the seat cushion in the dining over there, and then I also had my office chair reupholstered. So I'm going to go ahead and share that with you guys. Taking you guys back down memory lane. If you remember, about a month and a half to 2 months ago, I was on the phone with CRYPTON. I had my meeting with them. During this phone call, everything was set up with CALICO. This particular day, which was a Friday, I actually ended up going to Atlanta. But before I left, I took all of the measurements of the window seat, which I am about to share with you guys right now. Okay, so I just sketched out my window. So I did all the measurements. If you're doing this at home, you want to measure this side and you want to measure this side, and you want to get the shortest measurement, so that way. But it just so happened that it was a hairline off, which wasn't going to be like a huge deal. And then this one here is for the, oh, that's nothing. And then this one here is for the bench that's underneath the stairs. I got that measurement, so that's really good too. My overall experience in CALICO was amazing. Cindy, which is the store manager, assisted me with my selection. I will say, considering how much I look at fabrics, this was still a very difficult decision for me, because I wasn't 100% sure if I wanted to go neutral, if I wanted to add color. But once we started looking at different options of fabric and the pieces that I actually brought in, I opted to go neutral, just because the chair could really float around the house and it wasn't going to be a problem mixing in with the furniture that's currently in the house. So I felt really comfortable about my decision. The really great thing about CALICO is they had pillows, they had seat cushions, and they also had chairs that they had worked on in the store. So I had an opportunity to look at some upholstery work that they've done in the past. This is a really quick look at the fabric selection that I did. Of course, if you guys remember, I did a haul a few weeks back where I showed the end result, but you guys haven't seen the full window seat, especially if you don't follow me on Instagram, and you haven't seen my chair just yet. So I will be showing you guys the final and full reveal, but currently this is the fabric that I selected for my office chair. And like I said, they had a seat cushion right there in CALICO. So I had a brief idea of how it was going to look, which really helped me with making my decision. And as you can see, the pillows and the fabrics are just so beautiful. So many different options. Although I went neutral with this, again, there's many fabrics in the store that you can select from. All right, so here's the sample fabrics that I selected. CALICO sent me everything minus one, which is the fabric that was behind the chair. But I have all of the pillows, which I actually hauled. If you guys remembered, this was going to go across here, and also the chair, and then the extra pillows. These are the 22 by 22 pillows, okay? And then this is the fabric for the seat cushion. As you can see, it has like a really pretty creamy mustard color to it, which I loved. I thought it was going to complement the rug really nicely. You see that with this color here. So like I stated, when I went to CALICO, I had this rug sample, I had my office rug sample, and then I had like 2 other fabric swatches. So when I selected these colors, I knew it was going to complement the overall aesthetic of what I was looking for. Now I know in some cases you may not necessarily have a sample of a rug or fabric. So I would highly recommend, you know, like bringing in a book, bringing in some sort of decor element. That way when you're selecting your fabrics, you'll know, or even if you can do like a printout of a picture of what you already have. So when you're doing your selections, you'll have an idea of the direction in which you want to go. But I just thought overall, bringing all these colors that are already in place here, but not the exact same tone, was going to complement the window seat really nicely. You guys, the seat cushion is in. Let me just tell you, I drove to Atlanta to go pick this up, and the whole ride back, I'm anxious, I'm excited, I'm nervous. I'm just like, I wonder if it's gonna fit. Because, you know, you measure things and you just want it to be so perfect. And my gosh, it was absolutely perfect. I think I installed it before I even parked the car. I was like, I need to see what it looks like. So I literally pulled in and I put the cushion in, and it just looks so good. And once I started to unwrap it, I could not stop unwrapping it.
Walking on fire, trying not to burn my feet. I'm tired of fighting, saying things we don't mean. You know I don't like it when you're packing your bag and turning your back.
So what I have to do is I'm going to actually move the cushion up a little bit. Tomorrow I'm going to go to Walmart to get a cap. My electrician's actually going to move the plug a little bit higher. That way it's not behind any sort of fabric. It doesn't become a fire hazard. But look at this, okay? Let me just tell you, if you're handy and you can do this, amazing. But I'm not. Having this done was amazing. So this is one of those things where I say, like, measure 3 times. And look how seamless everything fits. If you're worried about the window and window treatments and stuff like that, it's only going to go down at night so I can go to bed. Other than that, I'm not really too concerned about it. But man, oh man, oh man, oh man. This is amazing. And I love it. I absolutely love it. So you know what I say? Hashtag, it's the custom for me. I say this all the time, and I really hope now is kind of sitting and also settling with you guys now, which is to take your time and do some research. Part of being a homeowner and being in a house is that there isn't really a time limit on when you can get things done. For me, it gives me time to do a little bit more research. It gives me time to really figure out what I'm gonna do in my home. And it also allows the house to be an extension of myself. So I wanna make sure that I use every single inch and every single space the best way possible. And the only way you're gonna be able to do that is to really live within your space to figure out what you need. I found myself waking up in the morning, kind of just standing in that corner so often and, you know, sitting down, grabbing a chair, grabbing a ladder, whatever. And finally, I was like, you know what? I want to do a window seat. And I have to say, as many features as I have in the house, the window seat for me just takes the cake. It is so comfortable, so beautiful. And this collaboration couldn't have come at a better time. Everything fell into place. Why? Because I took my time. And because I took my time, opportunities just kind of opened up and came. And I do understand that I'm on social media and you might be, you know, in your home and stuff like that, but you just never really know how things are going to work out and pan out. I was just so excited to have everything kind of come together the way that I envisioned it, dreamed about it, thought about it, had tingling feelings in my spine about it. So to be able to share with you guys, for me, it's an amazing accomplishment. I called one of my friends, and of course I had to get her on the phone, and we both were just screaming, and I'm like, oh my gosh. But you guys, CALICO did an amazing job. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you're in Atlanta and you're interested in doing any sort of reupholstery work, if you're interested in making anything, getting anything done, and even if you're lost on like fabric selection, I would highly recommend visiting CALICO. There are 2 locations in Atlanta. I visited the one in Buckhead. Again, the staff was really great. Fabrics are easily accessible. They have some hanging. They have plethora of books to choose fabrics from. But that is pretty much it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoy. I will see you on the next one, which you want to be here for because I'm going to be revealing everything. So I'm really excited. But I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.